Hag Sameach, I'm Alex Snyder. What does it mean to be Jewish? For some, it may mean lighting the candles on Shabbat and going to temple on holidays. Maybe it's more literal and defined by your ancestors and where you came from. But for me, it means family gatherings where at least 4 people are talking at once with enough food to feed a small country. It means having bagels almost every weekend, even though it wasn't planned. At its core, Judaism is about family and tradition. While I may not remember sitting in services during the holidays, I recall holidays as the celebrations revolving them, where everybody gathers to eat dinner, briefly discuss the holidays, then move on to more riveting topics like politics and our lives. I remember Yom Kippur not as the long day at temple, but as the breakfast at my house with bagels and lox. I don't think of Passover as reading the Haggadah and eating matzah, but as sitting around the giant table, interrupting everyone as they read because we simply must give our opinion on everything and fighting over the 4 questions because nobody wants to do it. Shabbat isn't the candles and wine, but tasting whatever recipe my mom made of challah trying to make it vegan for my sister. This is not to say that what the Torah tells us is not important. Of course it is, but that will not be the part that I will remember when I'm old and telling stories to my grandchildren as my grandparents always have. All Jews will know the stories of leaving Egypt or the lamp burning for 8 nights. What makes us unique is the way we celebrate and connect and celebrate them, and the traditions we create separate from reading the scripture is what will keep people practicing Judaism. Despite the many attempts to eliminate Judaism, we have continued surviving. It's not because the Torah is well written or our religious practices are specific. It's because we can build community around it and refuse to give up these traditions. To me, Judaism is more than sitting in temple. It's about the family and community that influences and encourages us to practice, not because we have to, but because we want to. I think that in some ways, the traditions are just as holy as the actual practice of Judaism, and I believe that those traditions are what have and will carry us through the many dark times we have faced and are still facing to this day. Thank you.